Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are gonna be talking about 3 clubs that I believe are title favorites in this season so far, and all of them are doing very well so far this season. So let's get started with the first contender in Liverpool. This team is looking incredible so far under their new manager Arne Slot, playing some very nice and fluid football. It's great to watch, very entertaining, and they have played 7 matches in the Premier League, only conceding 2 as well. That is pretty impressive. They have only lost 1 match as well. They lost to Nottingham Forest 1-0, which in my opinion was bound to happen. You can't win all of those games. What matters is that they have bounced back from that result, and let's get more into the players and how the squad plays. I feel like Liverpool this season, Liverpool looks so much more calm and controlled. Arne Slot has definitely brought in the calmness into the squad, and the center back partnership of Van Dijk and Konate has been very solid. And Liverpool, I believe, have only conceded 1 goal in 7 games in the Premier League season so far. Whenever they play together, they are just very solid, and Jota is back to being a starter in the squad, already scoring quite a few goals this season. He is a very good player, and a player who has impressed me so much this season has been Ryan Gravenberch. He has been a standout this season for himself, playing in a new role under Slot. Salah has had a very good start as well for the season, helping the team massively. He has himself 4 goals and 4 assists in this campaign within 7 matches. So Trent is a very key player, if not the most important creator in this Liverpool team. One thing I love about his new role is he now inverts straight into the midfield, where he can create so many chances. And Alisson is one of the best keepers in the world. Unfortunately, he did get injured in their last game, so he could be out for quite a few months, weeks, days. We are not sure yet. Not sure how long he'll be out, but that's a very big loss for Liverpool. Gakpo is another player who is being played in the middle a few times, but he is the most dangerous at the left wing position, as shown in the Euros. And overall, Liverpool are at this current moment probably the top favorites to win the title. Now we're moving on to the second team who I believe is in this title race. That is Arsenal. Arsenal are looking quite good this season, not playing their best football so far, but are getting results. Currently, they are actually unbeaten so far this season. Arsenal's defense has been quite solid the past season or so. Gabriel and Saliba are probably the best center back duo in the league, and Gabriel is more of a aggressive center back and he loves to just dive in, but Saliba is, I believe, a center back who is more calm with the ball, and he's kind of more passive. And recently they have been faced with some injuries, some pretty big ones. They have Odegaard out until December or around November, and Saka came off for England limping, which is not a good sign. Both key players are very important to Arsenal's team, and it might hinder them in the title race. Obviously, still a massive loss in the creative department without Odegaard. I'm very interested to see how Arsenal will do without some of their key players. It's going to be a big challenge. Now, Saka has been very important. As I mentioned, he has 2 goals and 7 assists in this campaign in 7 matches. Very good. He has the top assists from any player this season, and Havertz is apparently suffering from knee issues, so hopefully he's alright, because he has been in some very good form up top, starting to score goals, more goals as well. And when talking about the Champions League, we gotta talk about how good Arsenal were against PSG. They got the job done against a team that I'm sure a lot of people thought that PSG would get a draw at least, but Arsenal put up a very good fight and managed to beat them 2-0. And I gotta say, Calafiori, ever since he joined Arsenal and ever since he made his debut, he has been quite good. He brought the energy into the attack, and defensively, obviously there's a few things he still needs to adjust in his defensive game, but he's new to the Premier League, so it might take some time. Now, Marino made his debut not too long ago, so he is easing into the squad. Based on the small glimpses we have seen, he's gonna be a unit in the midfield. Now, a lot of fight between Arsenal and Man City. That game ended 2-2 a few weeks back, and that was a absolutely incredible game. As I said, a lot of fight between the two teams, which is what we love to see. It ended 2-2, and Trossard got sent off before halftime. And overall, I think this might be Arsenal's year, and I hope it will be, and I am sure they have learned a lot from the past seasons where they got pretty close. And the third and last contender is Manchester City. It is pretty obvious the last contender, Man City, is of course the final contender, and they have been the most dominant English footballing club in recent times, and in the past few years they have won so many Premier League titles. In the past 7 years, actually, they have won 6 Premier League trophies. They missed out on one, and that year Liverpool won it. And ever since Pep Guardiola came to Manchester City, they have been very good. Anyway, let's get more onto talking about the City squad today. So a lot of people saying Man City seem a little bit weaker, and based on their games they've played so far, they kind of are. But it is pretty funny because Man City is one of the 2 teams that is unbeaten in the Premier League right now. And Man City are a unreal team nowadays. They have the top goal scorer from last season in the Premier League, and Haaland, one of the best goal scorers in the world, if not the best. And so far this season he has 10 goals in 7 matches, and he is starting the season very strong, and I am sure he will end up top goal scorer in the Premier League. City also have one of the best midfielders in the world in De Bruyne. Absolutely unreal player. Some of the passes I've seen from him are outstanding in the league. Incredible. He could score goals from outside the box from anywhere, and that is something you want to see from a kind of cam type player. And he is just a unreal player overall. We have not seen him play that much this season. I believe he has started 4 matches out of 7 for Manchester City. Another player I think that will have a very good season this year will be Doku. Absolutely fantastic winger. I like the way he just takes on defenders and runs at them instead of just turning back and passing it back. And a new winger that City got this summer was Savinho. He reminds me of Mahrez when he was at Manchester City. And a very good winger, and another winger who takes on his man just like Doku, and that is Savinho, and of course a very skillful winger as well. But City have lost probably one of their most important players from last season in Rodri. He got injured against Arsenal and he tore his ACL, so that is a huge blow, as he is the one who keeps the team ticking in the middle, and he helps the team transition from defense to attack. And knowing Pep though and Man City, they could go unbeaten for 20 plus games once again, so we can't write this team off at all. And this season the title race is going to be very interesting, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to drop a like, comment down below who you think will win the Premier League title this year, and don't forget to subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.